Michael Ryan, speaking to us inside there, said that he felt Clare were the better team. You don't agree though?
Yeah, no, MT, I did not think so today. I thought Tipperary were brilliant right from the first ball that came. Porrigamar won it and won another one after that, and just thought their intensity and aggression all over the field for the whole match was just a credit to them. And I believe myself that, I suppose, looking back at it now, why did they lose today? It was probably the frees. They probably gave away too many frees. I think Peter Duggan scored 11 or 12 points from frees alone. So I'd say they'll probably look back in the match. Where did they lose it? I'd say it was the concession of frees.
Concession of frees is one thing though, but they also did everything absolutely right, and I think that's what's going to puzzle Michael Ryan when he goes home tonight, and his players as well, is that we did everything right. Okay, we gave away some frees, but it was a physical game, that happens. Yeah. And they still ended up losing despite leading throughout the whole thing nearly. Yeah,
and I think they had one great chance there. Young Jake Morris, he was the hero last week. He scored the equalising point and he went down, just barely hit the post, and they came back out, and Podge Collins, the star 2013, got the ball around 40 yards out and tore through and set up a goal for the sub, and he buried to the top of the net. So there's going to be asking themselves questions, but I would say forget about today if I was Tipperary. It's the last few weeks I thought is where they lost it, and that's why they're out of the championship. It wasn't because of today, and they need that energy. If they're to survive, they need to realise they need to play with that energy they had today, and whatever they have to do to get to match pace like that, they need to do. And sometimes that means maybe not doing so much. Maybe they're trying too hard. Sometimes when you try too hard, it doesn't come off you. So I think Tipperary are out of the championship, not because of today, but because of the last few weeks.
I know you said forget about today for Tipperary, but one team who will not be forgetting about today and using it as great motivation for the next hurdle is going to be Clare, who've had a hard run of it as well in recent years.
They have, and how many times have they played well and got beaten? Today I thought they didn't play particularly well and won. There were one or two guys who stepped up for them. Even before half time, Tony Kelly was brilliant, and he was only in and out of the game, but Shane O'Donnell, who was out of the game for most of the game, and did a dive and kind of a block on Sean O'Brien near the end for Peter Duggan's winning score. So I think the big learning point for Clare is to persevere, stay in there, and when the game is there to be won, go for it. Don't just hang around, because sometimes like how can you say that one team did so much better than the other when there was only 1 point in it? Like with 72.5 minutes gone, Tipperary win and be a point. If the referee, who often only plays 2 minutes injury time or 3 minutes injury time, Tipperary would be still in the championship. So for Clare, I think it is the confidence that they must take from this. Lads, we didn't play to our potential and still won, so let's drive it on now for the big kind of it's a rivalry game with themselves in Limerick, and the winners of that will go through to the Munster final.